evening, everyone. Welcome to Evening News on SCN. I'm Meg. First, let's look through the weather forecast from Sunny.
Welcome to Evening Weather Report today. Bring the best part of your day. Good evening, Meg, and also good evening to all of our audience. I'm Sunny. As the stationary front still all over Taiwan today, the Central Weather Bureau says we will still continue to see unstable weather with scattered showers. The central and southern regions will also see some thunder showers. For temperature, morning and evening will lose mostly around 18 to 20 degrees, while the north and east can expect us 13 degrees. However, the Bureau says there's a chance the mercury will rise again for the temperatures of 25 or 26 expect up north and 29 or 30 for the center and south. The Bureau also reminds those in far-flung areas to be careful and keep an eye on flight information. Following is the traveling weather report. Today is Tuesday, and we only get a few more days to chill to the weekend. Are you seeking for any place to release your daily pressure? As one of the special correspondents this time, I would like to invite you to have a sightseeing in Yaowingshan today. Yaowingshan is always windy and cloudy. After raining, you can see the gigantic rainbow, which breaks the records worldwide. Soon you can see the different flowers blossom during spring break next year. And make sure you not to take on any kind of public transportation during rush hour in the flower season. Otherwise, you will stuck in the same place for total 3 hours. You will also get a special reminder for you. Due to the heavy snow and runway maintenance, passengers who fly with Taiwan Air to Nagoya, starting from December 1st, will transfer to land at the second terminal of Chubu Central Airport. Make sure to bring a coat with you when you go out, because the temperature can drop dramatically within a few hours. Keep yourself warm and hope you have a beautiful sunny day. That's all for today.
Taiwan is a multicultural society. There's cultural integration when traditions meet, otherwise creating hybrid and new behaviors. As the day goes by, the population of using Taiwanese gradually decline in Taiwan. Apparently, we can see the generation gap when the younger generation communicate with the older generation. However, Taiwanese is a universal using language evolving by long time. It converts the local language from variety ethnic, which is our national treasure. This picture is the proportion of language used at home by residents aged 6 or over in Taiwan in 2010, sorted by birth year. The chart shows the tendency that speech communities of Taiwanese local language are shifting to speak Mandarin. As for the regional variations, the prestige variant of Taiwanese Hokkien is the southern speech found in Tainan and Kaohsiung. Other major variants are the northern speech, the central speech, near Taichung and the port town of Lugang, and the northern or northeastern coastal speech dominate in Yilan. Taiwan's aging population continues to rise as the island has entered the stage of an aged society. Medical care for the elder undoubtedly becomes a significant issue in Taiwan. Students from the Department of Medicine are even asked to learn Taiwanese for caring the elderly. Taiwanese government also implements some policies to promote and preserve our mother language. Do you speak Taiwanese? Since when have you spoken Taiwanese? Our Commissioner Felix and Stella did a street interview in Suzhou University. They'll show you the result of investigation and do analysis to you. Felicity Stella.
Good morning, lovers of SCN News. I'm Felicity Wang.
I'm Stella Liang, and this is your weekly special report. We are now in Suzhou University for our topic this week, the mother tongue identification in our generation Y and Z.
Okay, so let me ask you a question first, Stella. What will be your answer to the question asking about your mother tongue identification?
I think to me, my mother tongue will be Mandarin Chinese, since I was always raised and taught by Chinese when I was a kid.
Okay, so I would say that language remains a fluidity along with the alternation of generations. And language is quite complicated. And however, language also just simply represents the unity of people.
Yes, I completely agree what you said. Besides, I think language can also represent a culture and ethnic identity in a country. However, alternation always happens between generations. All of the college students in Taiwan must have taken different kinds of exams to become one, but none of those quizzes are related to Taiwanese. Spending most of the time and putting all the effort to whether Mandarin Chinese, English, mathematics, or any other subject, Taiwanese seems to be left aside.
Yes, and that's exactly why the news today will be focused on the life and days of the using of Taiwanese. This year, a Taiwanese YouTuber who refuses to speak Mandarin has released a sounding film, which has showed the tragic situation of the using of Taiwanese now. And it also revealed a data forecasted that the using of Taiwanese is rapidly decreasing now. And what's more surprising is that young people who are like us now in college are, according to the data, only 20% of us could speak Taiwanese, regardless of fluently or poorly.
So, in order to know the mother tongue identification in young people's perspective and their proficiency between English and Taiwanese, we are having a small quiz for them. These are the most basic questions that you must have learned at your first week in your English class when you are still an elementary school kid. Yet, these 8-year-old questions might be break your brain for just translating to Taiwanese for those 18 years old students.
So, we are here to put on a social survey. We want to know what is the language identification of Taiwanese young people now. And also, we are eager to know that whether the situation of the using of Taiwanese has gone that bad or it is actually okay. So, do stay and see the result with us. About the first one.
What's your name?
What's your name? The Taiwanese is
你给我下面名。
good. Exactly. Okay. How about number 5?
What would you like to do when you're free?
Yeah. Great.
你无代志的时阵，拢在创啥？
对啊。
我们
很棒。Great. Exactly. Okay. How about 3?
where you live?
Yeah.
你的厝伫倒？是厝，我也不知道是变了，我太怕。
6. What's the difficulty? Is it English or Chinese?
What is your major in college?
Yes. Great. How about Chinese?
That's okay.
It's hard. It's hard.
I don't know.
Okay. How about 5? Is it
5.
easier?
5. Okay. What do you like to do when in what do you like to do in your free time?
Yes.
I
Okay.
don't know this one either.
Please louder.
你对到未来，也有啥物物件？Where you come from? Is there any special? 你今年几岁？How old are you? 你咧學啥？啲大學？What's your major in?
It's your mother tongue language. Is it?
Use English to say.
Yeah.
I think Taiwan's mother language is, I think, traditionally is the Taiwan what? Thai.
Taiwanese.
Yeah, Taiwanese. Yeah.
Okay.
But
So you think the mother tongue of Taiwan is Taiwanese,
Yeah.
but not Mandarin, or we could say Chinese. Like in your daily times, do you speak Taiwanese?
no.
No.
My Taiwan.
So
My Taiwanese.
it's like never.
Never.
Okay. Well, number 2.
But where are you from?
Yes.
Is there has something special?
Sure.
Yeah, in the 台语嘛。
Yeah.
一来自东北。
Okay, that's okay. How about sentence 4?
Oh, sentence four. How old are you?
Yes.
Yeah. 你今年几岁？
Okay. How about 5? It's hard.
What do you like to do in your free time?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, 你空闲的时阵，介意做啥物？
We had interviewed plenty of students in Suzhou University randomly. Almost every student can translate those questions into English with decent words or grammar, without much pondering or hesitation. However, we can see in their responses, when it comes to Taiwanese, many of the students stuttered, and some of them even failed to come up with proper words to put into sentences. Besides a little quiz, the survey we made among more than 100 students showed interesting numbers. Nearly 60% of students take Taiwanese as the mother tongue in Taiwan, while 30% as Mandarin, 9% as indigenous languages, and 1% for each Hakka dialect and others. 83% of their family members use Taiwanese to communicate, yet when it comes to themselves, only 5% of them always speaking Taiwanese. 21% of them often use Taiwanese, and 37%.
So we can clearly see the situation hasn't gone that bad yet. Most people in Taiwan still think that Taiwanese is still important in our heart. However, our language is learned and passed on orally. There is no words that could be recorded. So even most people now think that Taiwanese is still an essential part for our ethnic spirits. Taiwanese is still facing the danger of extinction. So, will the life and days of the using of Taiwanese is in danger or not? It depends on the willingness of every Taiwanese. It depends on you, it depends on me. Whether we want to lose our national treasure like this, it depends on everyone. This is the news for this week. If you still have any interesting social issues, opinions, please do come to our website and leave a message. We'll see you next week at the same time.